So this is a laptop motherboard. A user asked me to go and show how a laptop motherboard works. So for that user that commented on my Instagram, thank you. So let's get started on how a laptop motherboard works. So first off, right here is where the power connector is. So basically, that's where you're going to plug your power supply of any sort into. And then the second thing is the fan that cools off the CPU. So the CPU is right in the middle here, this is essentially the CPU cooler of a laptop. The CPU cooler of a laptop is basically a more flattened down version of a desktop version. It has no heatsink, like heat pipes or anything, or any weird stuff like that. Heat pipes are only included in higher end laptops. This is an Intel Atom laptop, so it does not require that. So second off, you guessed it, it is RAM. So this is basically random access memory, and that is basically the exact same thing as the desktop. Third thing, this is where you plug in a hard drive or a solid state drive, and I will demonstrate that right here. So this is what you're most likely to see when you take it apart, and right here is the laptop hard drive. And as if an latch, it gets flipped over, and that's the front of the hard drive right there, and that is the back of the fan. This is what a laptop motherboard looks flipped upside down. Right here is where you go and plug in any type of PCI port. So this is basically not for plugging in graphics cards, because it does not have enough pins to connect to a graphics card. Only higher end laptops have the PCI ports, which aren't even PCI ports or mini PCI ports, built in to the motherboard. So what this is for is putting like a Wi-Fi card in there, so you can get your Wi-Fi working on your PC or laptop. But most laptops now have built into the motherboard, or something else like that. On the side are your I/O ports and your SD card. Most of this is going to be the same, but most new laptops drop this connector, and also this connector, and also this connector. So you won't see that in new laptops anymore. And on most laptops, you'll be likely to find a power button. So basically, that's a power button right there. And if you click it, it'll power on. So what we're going to do is we're going to try out something cool, and we're going to go and power it on without a display or without anything. And it will work like normal, but you just won't have a display to go and see that it will be working like normal. So let's go and try that out. Keep in mind, this is not very safe, and do not try this at home. Anyway guys, we're going to power this on. As you can see, the fan is on, and it turns off because there is power saving stuff in here. And yeah, so this is basically the CPU right here, and it quickly warms up because it's an older laptop. And anyway, guys, that is what a motherboard looks like. Anyway, guys, I'm going to quickly unplug this because it is a huge danger to my life. Anyway, to conclude this video, a laptop motherboard is basically the exact same thing as a desktop motherboard, just with a smaller CPU cooler than a desktop CPU cooler. And also, that is a desktop CPU cooler right there. And also, the only second difference from a desktop is that it has a thing for plugging in a battery. That's the only two main differences of a desktop and laptop motherboard. The third and last difference is that everything is modular and can be plugged in. Well, not modular. Everything can be plugged in to the motherboard. And there's no, like, extending stuff. There's no, like, stuff that's, like, extras that you're supposed to put on it. The only thing that's really upgradable with a laptop is the hard drive. And that's really all. Typically. Hard drive and RAM. That's really all that can be upgraded. Anyway, guys, I'm running out of time on this video, and I'm going to end it off with a good, I guess let's just say clap this time.